Director General of USI, General B.K. Sharma, General and Mrs. Satish Dua, चुनीलाल के नाथुला चुनीलाल के धर्मपत्नी और उनके सुपुत्र, 8 जैकलाई के ऑफिसर को जेसू जो यहाँ पे हैं, ऑफिसर्स, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. First of all, let me thank Director General USI for inviting me these two events, the award of MacGregor Medal and launch of this book, Bravest of the Brave. Let me talk about MacGregor Medal first. Director General USI has already said that this medal was instituted in 1888 for and awarded to anyone who makes significant contribution towards national security through reconnaissance, exploration, and survey, or similar kind of activities. That similar kind of activities has been added because survey, reconnaissance, and explorations are now over actually. With the advent of aerial photography and satellite imageries, probably you don't have to go around and survey things, you don't have to. And there is nothing on this planet which has not been explored by people. We've been to the highest of the mountains. A couple of people have done it at least, who've been awarded this medal at least thrice now. We have gone to the deepest of trenches, we've gone to Kalahari, we've gone to harshest of climates. Everything has been done, everything has been explored. So in some manner, it's like, I'm reminded of actually of right now Francis Fukuyama in his major book at the end of Cold War and mentioned this, the end of history. This is something like end of geography. That means there's nothing else left to explore. And that's why probably USI expanded the scope of this particular medal to include adventure sports that may not directly contribute towards national security or static nature. But that's how things are. But number of people have been awarded this medal, and today, since I was here on a similar kind of event, I really thought that a couple of Indians whose this kind of activities, survey and reconnaissance, may have not been recognized by award of MacGregor Medal, because some of these activities took place before MacGregor Medal was instituted. I'm talking about Indian pundits. These are a couple of them, I know them. Pandit Nayan Singh Rawat, Mani Singh, Pandit Kishan Singh, Abdul Majid, Sarat Chandra Das, Kintu Plepcha. All these people were sent on a clandestine mission by the British, the Survey of India, into Tibet, into Ladakh, and various areas to carry out strategic reconnaissance. We know people like Young Husband, which he mentioned, the Director General USI, that he's done a great work in exploring. But what Indians have done, that has not been recognized. I would request the USI to consider award of this medal to them, although this medal was instituted much better, because number of Indians who have done much better, but they need to be recognized for this bloody act of theirs. Coming on to this second event about this particular book, you know, it gives me great happiness that firstly, a lot of officers are writing today, and they are spreading this kind of culture. I mean, in a manner, I would say that this is contributing towards this military literature is contributing towards strategic culture building of India, and on diverse type of subjects. It's about warfare, it's about military geography, strategy, historical conflicts, etc. And this particular book, if I would say, Bravest of the Brave about Nathula Chunila, is about historical, or say kind of fall into the category of military history. And if I were to classify books on military history, there are 3 types of histories: episodical, analytical, and personal. Episodical history is about chronological account of battles, campaigns, and significant military events. It serves as archives for preserving facts and figures for their correct dissemination in the future. Thereafter is analytical histories, analytical military history that is deeper, seeking to explain why battles unfolded as they did, what lessons were learned, and how the military doctrines evolved in response. They provide the basis for recommending reforms and corrective actions in future. So these type of books or military history books are well known to us. They have prescribed books for us, Part B, Part D, etc. But it's the later book, that's the personal account of military history, that becomes actually kind of popular literature. It's there for civilians also to read who may not be able to read or understand what a professional military history is. So this is done by first-hand accounts by people who have themselves been in battle or who have seen people closely, and General Dua probably has seen this, and he has put his experiences of how he knew Nabsudha Chunila. So this is an inspiring story which has been written by General Dua, and there could have been no one better actually to write this particular story. And I'm saying this because I've known him for a long time. I was, like Raj was saying, that he was under command and so was I at the same point of time. I was the Chief of Staff and he was GOC 19 there. So one can appreciate the bravery and valor. Only that gentleman can appreciate bravery and valor who's actually witnessed combat at close quarters. And I have no doubt in saying that General Satish Dua has been in such kind of situations right from young days, at least till he was a corps commander. So, a battle-hardened officer from Jackline Regiment, he's led several counter-terrorist operations in Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast, including planning and execution of the 216 surgical strikes. So, there could have been no one better to write about Chunila, and since they belong to this same regiment, I think this is an excellent account, first-hand anecdotal account. This offers a very authentic glimpse into the sacrifice of this legendary soldier who belongs to his own battalion. So my compliments to General Dua for this very truthful and right portrayal of whatever Chunilal has done. A large number of officers have commented upon this particular book. So and in fact what is there in the book has been aptly brought out in the conversation which General Raj Shukla had with General Dua. And so let me now talk, of course much has been said about Chunilal. So I can only say that a soldier can be brave once. You can be actually foolhardy, first time actually. But second time you do it, you actually are brave. And when doing it the third time, you're really actually putting that hallmark of bravery against your particular name. Most of us could be brave. I'm again repeating, it could be a foolhardy kind of a thing, and you could be awarded. That could be bravery, but doing it twice and thrice is actually difficult. So now that Chunilal's son and his wife is amongst us, we also have Brigadier his family over here who had done well earlier in the same battalion. We also have a number of officers of Aid Jackline, and they have probably made this book more interesting by adding on to General Dua's knowledge. And I have, besides this, only one or two things more to tell. You know, the whole edifice of Indian Armed Forces is based on a system of trust and a system of bonhomie between officers and men. I think that gets proven by General Dua writing this particular book. This bonhomie which exists between officers and men, that carries the day, that carries the battalion through. And for him to pick up a subject of his own battalion and then write a wonderful book on this, I think this is a great idea and it's a lesson for all of us to learn. Next thing I think is about service before self. Niswart Kartavya. Soldiering is not about a profession, it's a faith and it's a way of life. And that's what General Shami Mehta talked about when he said, and Raj Shukla was quoting him, कि आपने तो ये बहुत, what did you tell that? देवताओं वाला काम किया है. So this is important, and finally I could only say that the Chekudin motto actually, where the welfare of your men in command should be actually foremost in the mind of the nation. That's evident in this particular endeavor of General Satish Dua. Much has been said about this particular bravery of this great soldier, and I do not want to talk about it because it's been conveyed very wonderfully already. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patient hearing. Thank you for this book release. I'm sure the book will do very well. Thank you.